So hello everyone, this is Jishnu from team G225 of Project School, and this is our project. So our project is Social AI Sahayak, which we renamed to SOCaiL, and it is your own personal AI powered social wingman. So about the project, as I said, SOCaiL is an AI powered service which allows content creators to better analyze and understand content. It focuses on enhancing content creation strategies for creators by providing insights on current trends, trending audios, and targeted content suggestions. Okay, so coming to the scope of our application, what we think it will be able to accomplish by the end of our time building it is trend compilation from various platforms, automated content writing tailored to the trend, a chatbot for user queries related to analytics or trend usage, and trending audio compilation for easy discovery. It aims to provide a one-stop solution for analyzing, creating, and optimizing content based on social media trends. So let's analyze our scope, one by one. So trend compilation from various platforms. This refers to just gathering trends, not only from a single platform, but multiple, like let's say Twitter, Instagram, and etc. etc. And then coming to the automated content writing, it basically is a feature which gives you a screenplay of what your content should be based on the trend. And coming to the chatbot, I think it's self-explanatory. The chatbot is for user queries. It will give you ideas and help you out to actually implement your idea or pour life into your idea. And coming to the trending audio compilation, we know trending audio affects a lot of content these days. Let's take an example of Instagram Reels. Trending audios seem to garner a lot more views than audios which are not popular. So yeah. Coming to the business case, the project addresses the growing demand for tools that help content creators stay relevant in the fast-paced social media landscape. So as you know, content creation is very fast-paced. It occurs on a very timely basis. There's no proper uniformity to it. The content you published may get a lot of views or may not. So what it boils down to is how fast you're catching the trend. So our application helps with that perfectly, and it allows you to capture the trend and capitalize on it as soon as possible. So by offering trend analysis and content suggestions, SOCaiL enables creators to produce high impact content, saving time and improving engagement. So yeah, I think that's self-explanatory too. And it also addresses the need for data-driven decision making and content strategy. So what this basically means is, analyzing data and actually catering to what is actually trending helps the user in getting more views. For example, let's say a reel got 10 views and another reel got a million views. So there would be no sense to actually replicate the reel with 10 views. But you would have a greater chance of getting a higher response if you replicate something that got a million views. So that is basically what it means to take decisions based on data. Coming to the users, so the users we are targeting for is social media content creators, small time content creators or big time. It doesn't matter who. It's going to cater for everyone. That is influencers, marketers. So basically, this comes down to it. There's no specific type of people or influencers that is targeted to. People can go from dancers, fashion influencers to artists. It doesn't matter. The trends will be fit according to you. And then coming to brands or agencies managing multiple creators. Musicians or a lot of musicians usually band up together or have a same brand or agency which take care of their social media presence and everything. So yeah, for organizations like those. And content strategists who want to keep up with trending topics and optimize their output. Big companies hire content strategists to actually plan their content properly, structure them so that they meet their agendas and all. So yeah, for them too, it's pretty useful. And digital marketing professionals looking for analytics-driven insights. So this is basically trying to, divert traffic to a certain product or away from a certain product. Yeah. So yeah. So coming to how it helps the users, it automatically compiles and presents current social media trends and popular audios. So there's, for example, I'm a content creator myself, so there's lots of time waste, a lot of effort that goes into just scrolling endlessly, trying to search for a trend that's actually fitting, and if it's actually trending, if it's actually replicatable. So I think I would rather focus my energy on the ideation part and how I'm going to actually replicate or make the reel. So a lot of time goes in just searching for the trends, what is actually trending. So all of that ruckus of hours of scrolling is ended here. All you have to do is tap a button, and there you have a whole bunch of trends lying at your disposal, already with a reference video for you to actually see what it actually means, how it's actually done. So yeah, and same thing with the popular audios. I keep struggling to find audios which actually fit my vibe, but at the same time are actually trending. So yeah, and generating tailored content suggestions for each trend, saving time on research and ideation. Same thing again. And then providing real-time analytics and insights to optimize content engagement. This is basically an Instagram's professional dashboard for a public account, let's say. It shows the Instagram dashboard shows you how many views you got, how many interactions you got, how many likes you got, how much your engagement has increased. So we are going to be showing the same thing, and we are going to introduce a few more insights, which is like conversion rate and how many people are actually staying for the reel, the amount of time they're spending for it, stuff like that. We are trying to implement it. We are not sure if we can. So yeah. And next, coming to the fourth point, offering a chatbot for immediate assistance and personalized recommendations, making the process smoother and more efficient. So, what this typically does is it is going to help you sort out all of your problems when it comes to shooting the content, let's say, for example. So, I don't know how to actually shoot in low light conditions, or I don't know how the lighting is to be actually added. I don't know how to frame my subjects. I don't know how to actually do the screenplay that I've already generated, how to perform it. So for all this, the chatbot is going to be helpful, and it is going to tell you everything from the basics of videography, lighting, to how you get good audio and all that stuff. Everything that's content creation generated. So frameworks that we are using are Mohan and React Native. Why these both? Because we are creating a hybrid application that is going to be useful for a website and as a mobile app too. So yeah. Okay, so coming to the process diagram, what happens is first you open the web app or the mobile app, and it asks you if you're logged in. In case you're not, you're prompted to log in. If you fail and keep failing, it will repeat a cycle of you just going back and forth, back and forth. And if you are not, and if you actually do log in, it sends a request for authentication, and it authenticates using a database, credentials database. And once your credentials are approved, you know, it requests credentials and then it approves it. And then in case it is approved, that's why the dotted line, it goes to success. And then you are prompted to the next one, which is subscribe. So if you are not subscribed for plan, which is okay, let's get back to the plan later. So the plan is basically something that allows you to access all our features. And if you don't have the plan, you are going to access just a few of them. Coming to the subscription part, if you have not subscribed to the plan, you will be going to the, you will be able to see the trends of the past month. These are the archive trends which are not dynamic, which are not up to date, by the way. And you will be able to interact with the chatbot, but only for 5 times. And after the fifth interaction, you will be prompted with a message and a page saying you have reached the limit of the free plan and you won't be able to interact with it anymore. And moving on to the yes part, if you are subscribed, you will be moving to the analytics. But let's say you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe. If you are going to subscribe, then you are going to have to subscribe to Razorpay for now. That's what we are thinking to implement. We are not sure. The implementation may differ. This is just a process diagram at the beginning of the project again. Yeah. Yeah. Upon failure, you are going to be prompted if you want to try again. And if you say yes, and this is going to keep repeating. And if you successfully pay and it's a success, you're going to be driven to the analytics dashboard. So coming to the analytics dashboard, you're presented with a nav bar. And then the first feature we offer is dynamic trends. So what dynamic trends does is it gives you a basic trend, you know, analysis of something that has happened over the past week, or let's say 5 days, something like that, or 24 hours when it comes to a certain scenarios. So that's what the dynamic trends feature is going to do. It's going to give you up-to-date trends of the content that's actually booming. And we are going to achieve this through LLM requests or by using our scrape data differs. We are still working that out. It sends a request for the scrape data, which is stored in the database, and then you get an output. And same thing for the trending audio too. We refer to our scrape data and then we get back to you about the audio. So what the LM does over here is it basically goes through all the data, which is actually, you know, actually worth doing, and then it throws out, it gives you the list of the trends which are actually worth doing, if that makes sense. So basically, I'll better convey this like this. You have a lot of trends. Half of them are scrap, which are like, let's say some trends got like 1K remakes, and the other trends got a million remakes. So stuff like that, the million remakes trend is actually more viable to get you more views. So that's what the LLM basically does. Same with the audio, it decides what is good, what is not, and then gives you a proper prim, you know, list of trends that you want to follow, if you want to increase your response. And then coming to the two features, it's the content writer, as I said already. It basically gives you a screenplay of what all has to be done in the piece of content that you are making to actually make it a success. It's going to replicate what is has seen in the reference and in the reels and all that according to the trend. But yeah, that's it. And then comes the chatbot. So this is going to be unlimited tries. You can talk to it as much as you want to because you're already subscribed to it. So what it will do is, again, it will tell you tips about photography, music, I mean the audio that you're using, how to set up your mic, all the stuff. Everything related to content creation. So yeah, and this is going to also be a G225 LLM request for now, but we are planning on building a chatbot ourselves for this using Rasa. So yeah, so that was the process diagram for now. It is viable to a lot of changes. As you can see, it is very raw, and we have just begun the project. So, okay, so that's it. And yeah, thank you for your time. That was a project.